Breaking news that's sweeping fallout from President Trump's executive order on refugees and immigration. Tonight, there is chaos, confusion, and fear. In the Oval Office today, the president saying this is not a Muslim ban. So what does this order do? It temporarily bars all refugees from entry into the U.S. It suspends U.S. visas, and this is all centered around 7 predominantly Muslim countries. The impact immediate. Hundreds of people at airports overseas and at U.S. borders denied entry. Some passengers on the way to new lives here when that order took effect. The protests were swift. This is the scene right now at New York's JFK Airport, where nearly a dozen stranded travelers are being detained tonight. ABC's Eva Pilgrim is right there, and she starts us off.
Tonight, growing anger at the airport known as the Gateway to America.
No hate, no fear. Refugees are welcome here.
Lawmakers racing to JFK in New York this morning as word emerges multiple passengers flying in from overseas were detained after the new executive order.
They both had valid visas. They got on board a plane before the executive order was issued, and when they got off the plane here, they were detained.
The number of detained growing to at least a dozen, including Haider al-Shawi, an Iraqi national on his way to join his wife and son already living in Texas. The family granted refugee status because of its association with the U.S. military, according to court filings. Tonight, his attorney tells us his wife is in shock.
It's obviously devastating to have your father, your husband, en route, and to think that he is on his way to a safe place to rejoin you in the United States.
Others detained at airports throughout the U.S. At least 9 in Dallas, at least 1 person in Chicago and in Philadelphia. The mayor tells ABC News 2 families with visas and green cards arrived and turned away. The ripple effect felt around the world. After 2 years of waiting, Fuad Sharif and his family from Iraq planned to make their move to the U.S. today, but were pulled off their flight. Tonight, they are stuck in Cairo.
And I am ruined now. I don't know what to do because I sold my house. I quit my job. My wife quit her job, and kids left school. All these, and I paid $5,000 for the tickets.
His family given the visa because he risked his life working with the U.S. government. Given no warning, they couldn't go.
I don't know what to do. And tomorrow I am going back to Iraq. Really, I'm in terrible situation.
Stanford and other universities recommending students from some countries not travel. Google saying in a statement, we're concerned about the impact of this order and any proposals that could impose restrictions on Googlers and their families.
What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now.
This afternoon at JFK, a glimmer of hope.
This is the humanity. This is the soul of the America. Now this is what pushed me to move. Leave my country and come here.
Hamid Darwish, an Iraqi national detained at JFK, released after 19 hours. Thankful, the husband and father of 3 was awarded a special immigrant visa because of his work with the U.S. military.
America is the greatest nation, the greatest people in the world.
And Eva Pilgrim joins us now from JFK tonight, where there is still so much confusion and, of course, those protests there behind you. Eva, how are the airlines dealing with this tonight?
Cecilia, each of the airlines has their own policy for how they are handling this. Some aren't allowing anyone from the banned country list to make the trip to the U.S. Others are allowing some passengers with specific visas and green cards to fly. Most are offering refunds to those passengers who are unable to travel. Cecilia.
And you'll be staying on this story through the night for us. Eva, thank you.